Welcome back to this playthrough of Prime Minister. We're playing the Clockwork 2 scenario where I started as the opposition leader, and we will jump right back into the action. We're back. We are trudging towards a defeat here. He has 83 victory points. I have 49 victory points. I feel like I'm hoping he gets 17 victory points this turn to just simply put me out of my misery. Okay, so we start with Bill's selection. And this time, as mentioned in the last video, he will be drawing from the Liberal Bill deck, not from the cross-party Bill deck. So this is a first for us in this game. All right, so everything's in his selection range. Yeah, this is bad. All right, we start by prioritizing the highest victory points. Then we are going to target the highest increase on the electorate track. Well, actually, no, sorry. Then we keep prioritizing victory points because there's still one with 4. Now, all the rest of these have 3, and of these, all of these will... So, Ireland or Conservatives. So, if he goes up 1 in Conservatives, he gets 2. If he goes up 1 in Ireland, he gets 3. So, he will take this bill, which will prioritize Ireland. And I don't see any way that I can stop him from doing this. So I think he's got enough points here that with everything he should easily win this turn. So partisans, he has 320 partisans. So this starts at 360. This starts at 400. And this starts at 390. There's absolutely nothing I can do to get any of these bills down into a sort of like defeatable range. It's absolutely nothing I can do to do that. But let's play the turn out and graciously grant our Clockwork opponent the victory. So, I don't even frankly know what to do at this point. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and muck with his mix of moderates and partisans, if only to move that bill down by a little bit, so that he actually spends some actions. He spends some actions defending it. Then I'm going to campaign because a by-election. I mean, maybe if I can take over the prime ministership, I can win. I don't know. I mean, I can see what happens, but so. I can go up 1 in Conservative, so that drops that down to 26. In fact, I think I'm going to campaign again just to get that even further. I think I can still have some room with the workers. So, and then I'm going to draw supporters, and I'm going to hope that I get something worthwhile. Let's see. Well, going up in the liberals and down in middle class doesn't help me. I think I'm going to tuck this card away. Maybe I need that. Maybe that standing will help me challenge at some point. So we'll see if that happens. All right, so that's my turn. So now we see what happens with the event. And I got what I wanted. I got a by-election. So he is definitely below his projection. So he is down to 10. So now well, he's ahead in favor. All right. Well, we may need to flatter for a change in my life. I may need to flatter. He does. He loses a standing, and I gain a victory point. That's the victory point. And then he is going to take his action. So first action he's going to take is going to be an influence action because there's a bill that is currently in his defense range. So he's going to drop this to 90. And then this is going to go up to 320. So that puts that at 360. Yeah, that tracks. So then he's going to stop doing that. And then Gentry is futile, so he's going to draw a supporter card. And he could debate a bill, he could go up in Gentry, or he could go up in middle class. None of those is effective, so I think he's just going to debate a bill because why not? I mean, otherwise it's doing nothing. I mean, it's a rather pointless action because of where he is, but I mean, doing nothing is equally pointless. Well, that's unfortunate. He goes up 1 in standing. So that's going to make it harder for me to challenge him. Okay, that is the end of his turn. Now he is going to pass a bill. So he's going to prioritize this bill, which has the highest VPs. So that is going to take his VPs to 90. Now he does go down 3 with the farmers. 1, 2, 3. So that takes him down 6. And but he is going to go up 1 with workers. But he can't go up 1 with workers. So that at least means that the election isn't looking nearly as nasty at this point. Can't challenge. No election. So let me just reset everything and we'll be right back. All right, so here's the situation. That supporter card was pretty momentous. So he is at 94 victory points. If he gets to 100 and he's prime minister, then he wins the game. So I need to find a way. And he's gonna pass this bill almost certainly. So if he remains prime minister and passes that bill, then he simply just wins the game. I don't think there's really much I can do. Well, so I have to find a way to, at this point, I literally have to find a way to challenge him this turn and hope that we can make something happen at that point. So I think that boils down because I can't let him pass that bill. Anyway, so I guess that what that boils down to is I got to draw supporter cards and hope that one of them here is gonna, well, I can shift the moderates and partisans. Does that do anything? It doesn't do anything. I can go up in conservatives. I can go, no. I think, ironically, Gentry, I could go up in Gentry. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Princess Helena to go up 1 in favor. So at least then we're tied in favor, which maybe I might need. I'm chasing such an unlikely victory at this point. All right. Neither of those is at all useful. Ireland or the middle class for me. Ireland is the only place I can go up. Well, reshuffle the supporter deck. Oh. So that's interesting, but it's not going to be enough. So I'll play it just to kind of play it out. Well, actually, could be enough, actually. Sorry. So I'm going to play both that card and this card to go up 2 in standing. So I'm at 11 standing now. I'm going to tie with him. Unfortunately, we're tied in favor, so that means I can't actually successfully challenge him. So the only way I can successfully challenge him has to do with him pulling like a by-election event. And he doesn't. So he's going to spend a cube campaigning with the middle class. Actually, that's worthless, so he's not going to do that. So he's basically going to draw 3 supporter cards, because middle class, Gentry, actually he'll, with his 3rd cube, he'll go, oh no, liberal, sorry, not Ireland. Yeah, he's pegged on all of those. So he's going to draw 3 supporter cards. So up with Liberals, up with Scotland. You probably go up with Scotland, right? Yeah, you can go up with Scotland. So that's that. This is literally just playing out the string here. He can send me down with farmers or Scotland. Send me down with farmers. And then his third supporter card, he can drop me my favor by 2. So with that, he passes the Income Tax Act, which gives him 1, 2, 3, 4 victory points. It does cause him to go down 1 in the gentry, which reduces him to 17. But the problem for me is that with the reset of the next round, he goes to 100. He's prime minister. He wins. So it's interesting. So it's clear that like the deck is kind of stacked against you as the human player here, and that's okay. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it is really hard to keep up with the Clockwork supporters of your Clockwork opponent. Your supporters can't keep up with it. So Disraeli's hobnob ability just isn't going to keep pace. That influence action is really powerful. I think the main mistake I made was losing that first election so badly. I needed to probably not let that first election get away so much, because the problem that I had throughout the entire game was there was no way for me to stop any bills from being passed. No way at all to stop any bills from being passed. And so I just ended up in a situation throughout the game where he was passing bill after bill after bill. Time was ticking down. I wasn't gaining standing. He wasn't losing standing. There was no way to challenge. And so I think that my mistake literally came on turn 1. And I was never able to recover from it. So I think it's really, those early turns are probably really important, because I will say it feels like if the Clockwork opponent gets rolling, it can just snowball you. I mean, it can just snowball you in a very big way. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this additional playthrough of Prime Minister. Hope you're enjoying the game. Hope you're enjoying the channel. I really appreciate you tuning into the videos. Would definitely love it. Leave comments on games that you would love to see come to the channel. Anything that I can do to improve the channel. But otherwise, we'll see you on the next video. In the next video, I should say, on Agility Snips Gaming Table.